Hello, welcome back to Silverrun Forest. We've got a load on the trailer here that needs to be sold. I'm actually thinking about maybe putting in like there's a little sea container sawmill you can get. Might come in handy. We'll have to see if we can find that and plonk that down. I think it was about 20 or 25 grand. I've also taken a contract. Tree transport, 15 grand. We've got to move 29 trees, so yeah, we may struggle with that. I've already taken the tractor up there because that was a slow and steady pace. I didn't think anyone really needed to deal with that. We'll just sneak in over here. I think you can get in beside here on the train tracks. As long as we don't get hung up, we'll be okay. Gotta keep an eye out for them trains coming. And then we'll head up and start transporting these trees. I think there's 29 logs, so I'd say it'll be a couple of loads. But the money will come in handy for us. Hopefully get some more money put off the loan. There you go, not bad at all. So our trees are up over here. Up there. All the way down. Let's get up there and pick them up and see how many we can squeeze on. We'll overload it as much as we humanly can. It'd be nice to try and get it into 2 loads, but I'm got a feeling we're probably gonna have to deal with 3. Unfortunately, there's a roller coaster. We need to start getting some stuff sorted for that. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit all clogged up. I've had a very, very bad cold the last few days. Starting to feel better now, which is good. But let's get up and grab these trees. Alright, here we are. There's the tractor. It should be up here a little bit. Turn them flashes off now so they don't annoy me. Pile should be here somewhere. Go. Oh, that's a lot. Right, let's get this beast fired up. See what we can move and how much we can fit on. They're pretty decent size too, so I'm sort of a bit anxious now to see if we can even lift them. That's going to be the next great challenge. Really need to get ourselves like a telehandler or something like that. Would be perfect on this map. Yeah. They're a lot heavier than I was expecting. That many. Want some less. 3. How are we going to go with this on our trailer? Might move the trailer up here a little bit so we've got a better angle on it. Try that. I was hoping we might be able to put some double stacked in, like further forward and further back, so we can get 2 piles, but I don't think the trailer's going to be long enough for that, let alone are we going to have the skill set to move them around more, because this thing's a bit tippy as it is. If we can try and get them in that. We may be able to get like some extra ones hanging out the back. We'll just have to see, because this isn't going to be simple at all. I wasn't expecting them to be this heavy. These are heavier than the logs that we've been cutting that are longer. That's in a bit of an awkward spot. Probably should have bought ourselves a weight. Trying to get them squared up a little bit more so we can try and get some more on here. Like that maybe. That's a bit better. But I definitely don't think we're going to be able to squeeze them all in one load. That was very, very hopeful of me. And being on console, we don't have super strength, so it's just going to be a matter of taking what we can, because that's too many. Oh, you bugger, come on. Just... These ones aren't on straight, unfortunately. Try and straighten them up. See if we can squeeze an extra row on the back end. And if we have to, we'll just strap them on as we put them on. We might get away with that. I don't think we're going to get them all in one go, but yeah. Alright, I'm going to load all this up, or load up as much as we can. We'll see in a minute. Alright, so we got 4 logs left. And just because they're on there doesn't mean it's going to work. I can tell you that right now. But if it does, we're going to be laughing. If it doesn't, it's going to be a spectacular fail. So, either way, you're in for a win. I don't think we're going to be able to lift these ones up without tipping. But we may do. Alright, so I want to try and lock them in if I can. I'm a bit worried about the top row hitting the trailer cab, so we're just going to park that there for a minute and we're going to see what happens when we hop in, because that's if it's not on there, it's bloody close. It's not turning very well. I think we're stuck on something. There is a lot of weight on this thing. Was not expecting it to handle this. I think we can also adjust the height of the truck, which may... Does that help it or hinder it? It actually helps a little bit going lower. Alright, so I think these, we'll double check, but I think these have to go South Southern Sawmill, so yeah, we are chockers. This thing's got a lot of power and it's struggling to pull probably should have our flashes on for this, I think, just to be safe. But I mean, we should be doing 130, 140 by now, and it's not happy, I can tell you right now. Them straps are hanging on for dear life. But I thought it was going to be 2 loads. And we got it done in 1 so far, so whoa. Hopefully it doesn't tip and we lose the whole lot, but I think that'll be classified as damage. Get penalised for that as far as I'm aware. Oh, a little bit of tippage. I'm flat to the floor and she's struggling to build up speed, I can tell you. Could be a chance trying to go through here. There we go. I cannot believe we made that. Paid $39 on wood, $15,000 on the contract. That's not a bad start to the month, if I do say so myself. Okie dokie, welcome back. We've got another load of lumber on the back here. We are going to need to get a stump grinder because our tractor is getting hung up on these stumps. Trying to move them around. So we've got a few different odds and ends here. I was thinking about purchasing some land down near the sawmill and putting on one of our own little cheap sawmills. But I think we're going to need to, we've got to get a harvester. Like, I don't know when our harvest is going to be done, but we are going to need at least 30 grand for a harvester. So yeah, I don't know. Do we keep doing some more loads of timber? And, you know, I mean, 2 or 3 loads of this would get us our 30 grand, right? I think the land down there to buy is 30 grand. I think the sawmill we want is like 50. That's 80 grand. We do have a loan we can borrow against that because we have paid some off. So maybe we do that. Maybe we get that land just there. We put our own, because at the moment we're selling timber. And we're getting good money for it. I'm not complaining about that, but we could be getting better money for it. Making items that we could put into the roller coaster, or to make a ship, or to just sell. Obviously we're going to get more money for productions than what we are from lumber, and I don't want to get to the point where we run out of timber on our land too fast. For no reason. I mean, that's 60 grand there. So like, I was thinking about purchasing this. I don't think there's many trees, if any, on there. That's ours. Now we have 30 grand. The sawmill I was thinking about getting is from the map. So it does everything we want. It is a bit hard to get into. Well, there's this one, which is a lot bigger. But I think it's still going to be like a bit of a hassle to... I don't even know where we unload at on the side there, see? That's 20 grand more, and it's going to take up a lot more land. I'm thinking this one, I mean, I know it's... I think we drop off inside here. So we do have to reverse in. I'm not sure where everything comes out. That's what it comes out on the front, so we're going to have to be careful where we put this, because all of the front, everything needs to be used. Like, I was sort of thinking we could try and sneakily put it in, out of the way, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. What if we just stick it like... Is there anything on that back corner? Yep. Maybe just put it like here, in line with the road. Like that, something like that. We need another 20 grand, so we're going to have to borrow... The money we've just paid back, we're going to have to borrow back again. we're now in more debt than when we started. But I guess it is what it is, right? Like, we have to. Got to spend money to make money. Where does our land start? Somewhere like that. I don't want to get too close to them telegraph poles. Maybe we plonk it like... I don't want to go too far back that's not on our land either. I don't know. It's so hard to decide. I think we put it there because eventually we'll probably sell this when we buy the bigger sawmill that's ours anyway. So we're not going to... This isn't going to be something that we've got forever. Now we've only got $4,000 left, so that is a thing. Hopefully, we can get some money back in the bank before our crop is ready to harvest, so we can get ourselves a harvester. I don't know how fast this one works. Some of the modded ones are super fast and I dislike them. But I think if we can throw in a trailer load or two a day and keep it fed for us for now until we can get ourselves a harvester, I think that's going to be perfect, in all honesty. I know there's some harvesters you can buy that clip onto the back of the tractor. They're only about 80 grand, I think, compared to like 200, 300, but was there any... Nah, there's none there that would... No cheapies. Hoping we could find ourselves like a cheap and nasty one and go from there, but no such luck. Might take down a couple of the trees in here and get a load into that sawmill today as soon as we can. So next month we can start making some money out of it. There's so many things it can make, so you know, we might just turn them all on to start with. I'm not sure what's going to suit us better and what we need at the moment for anything. All we need now is just to make cash, so I just think it's a waste selling this to the sawmill and them making lots of money off us when we can make the money off ourselves. Why is this not trimming properly? There we go. I'll have to duck over and get my measuring stick and get these cut up. Maybe it's off the ground, that's why. Get our measuring stick and we'll trim this one up. We'll get a couple more cut down. And then we'll get them all loaded up. Oops, I want to go and get my stick. Get this stick and get loaded. Alright, we got a few little stragglers, or not little, but we got a few bits and pieces laying around here from that tree. It's a bit of a mess up there. I don't know. We'll see if we can fit it all in. I hope so. But this will be our first load to our own sawmill. There is a bigger one up the back of the map, at the top of the map near where we got those log transport contracts. That probably will be needed to be purchased because it's yeah, I think you're gonna need a lot more stuff than what this one can produce, but I could be wrong. This thing could be an animal and just smash through everything, and if it does, wicked. But having a sawmill at the top of the map and the bottom of the map that now can produce the things we need, I think that was the one thing when I played this map originally, that it was a pain because you had to come back and forwards, and you know, you start the map down this end And you got such long, until you get a big truck and trailer and you can take tons of stuff. Like, I think I was taking 6 loads a day on a different log trailer than this. This one takes a fair bit actually. And it just wasn't enough to feed it. Just going through them that fast. And then, you know, when you did start catching up, you were having it too full, but it still wasn't producing enough fast enough, if that makes sense. So I was picking and choosing what parts to make, and it wasn't really, I guess, towards the end it got a bit not so fun, because it was a bit of a chore to get everything handled. That's why this time I'm sort of taking a bit of a different approach and playing it from a different angle, different area. Hopefully my tractor doesn't run off into the drench there. Pick this up. We got it. So that's a pretty hefty load, I'm gonna say right now. Whoa, yeah, we probably should have stacked the heavier stuff down the bottom and not so many gaps in the middle like that. But we got all different shapes and sizes, so you can see how exact my ruler is. Some are 5 meters, some are 6 meters, some are 7.3 meters. But they're all on. And we're getting it down to unload. I don't know if it's as heavy as it was when we had those other logs on, but it wouldn't be far off, I don't think. I think there's 4 trees in there. 1, 2, yeah, 4 trees, 4 bigger stumps. So yeah, we're not getting paid for this, unfortunately. We really need the money. We've only got 4,300 bucks. But I'm just hoping this will be enough to keep our sawmill chugging along for a day or so. And then after that, start making some money. I mean, we could mow this grass, I guess, but we have no way of turning it into silage, and we do silage on every map. Do not roll over there. Wow. Yeah, we do silage on every map, so I know some people don't like the timber, but it's a timber map. Too close to it, bugger. It's like asking me to undo the tension belts when all I want to do is sell my lumber. Okay, we'll try that. See, this one probably isn't going to be the greatest using bigger machinery like taller trucks and stuff. As you could see, it's not taking it all. There's 24,000 litres in there right now. So what do we want to make? We'll make planks. Let's do them all. The cycles per month aren't huge. But we'll find out. I mean, it could be, how fast is it? Is it sucking stuff in straight away? Yeah, it's not going fast, but it does wood chips too, so we'll end up with some of them, which will be good. Shouldn't be, it's just going to be a bit easier for us, that's all. Make it a bit more simple. Not so much running back and forwards. Should be good to go, but I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. We're racing the train. Can we get up in front of it and get onto our driveway before getting taken out? Probably not. That is where we're going to leave it today. Thank you for watching. I hope you're safe and well. Please give us a like and a sub if you haven't already. And we will see you in the next one.